Hi, welcome to Dice Control Dojo. I'm Phil, and I practice every day and share my tips so we can all get better at the casino. Today, we're going to talk about warming up in between your throw. Yesterday was while we waited around the table. Today's all about what do you do in between your throws, and making sure you have a plan. I'm always about making sure you have a plan. But let's first talk about we're within a week of Vegas. I am so excited. Throwing 360. I'm going to throw up my day 6 numbers. Quick throw up here to show you that I'm throwing every single day. I can't wait to see what those numbers are going to look like on day 10 so that I can share that with you and hopefully take that to Vegas and keep that SRR up. So please stay tuned. I'm going to show you what those numbers are at the end of day 10 and hopefully talk about what those numbers mean. So when we move forward, I have a good game plan in place. But let's talk today about the in-betweens. Very important. There's a lot of factors when you're at the table. So you're home and you've been watching my videos and you're sitting here. It's nice and quiet. Maybe you have some music on, TV on. You're practicing your throws. You're concentrating. You're doing deliberate practice to make sure everything's going right. Well, how does that screw up when you are on the casino floor? All right. We talked about how you're nervous and you get up there, how to help your hands from shaking, making sure your hands are right. So you get up there. It's your first throws. Once again, if you want to relax more in between your throws, those first 5 throws I talk about when you're at the floor, those will help you relax and get loose. Because let's say, hey, I'm not betting on myself. I'm just kind of getting loose, seeing what the table's like. That's a really key thing to honing in on your second round, third round rolls. I know with me, when I throw, my first set is not good. My partner here, he has a first throw is amazing. He's always really good right on the first one. And then he fades. I build. My first round, not great. Second, get a little better. Third, we are always in that with the craps crew. Are we on the table too long by the time I get around for the fourth throw? Because usually my third and fourth throws are where I'm in the zone. And that's, I think, because I start getting more relaxed and loosened up, talking to everybody, having a good time, starting to relax. So by my second, third, and fourth throws, I'm really in the zone and I'm really moving and I'm getting the numbers that I want. So what do you do when you get out there? Say I'm in my third round of throws and the dice are out and it's a 4. They're going to move the 4 over. Okay. So the bets are coming out, right? And it's a lot different than at home, right? It may take a while to get out there. I know when we're in Vegas, last time we were in Atlantic City, and I talked about this, the all tall small, every time everybody was betting on the all tall small, whatever they were putting there. And it took a long time for the dealers to put the money up. And then, like I'd throw a 7 on the come out, and they all go away, and then everybody wants to come back out. So they take all the chips down, and then you got to wait, and you got to put them all up again. So what do you do in that in-between time? You're getting a little freaked out. You're maybe waiting a long time. There might be a dispute over here over a hard ways or what numbers are been placed. It may take you 1 second to throw next. They may not have anybody bet, and it comes right back to you, which is great. That's what you do at home, right? You go, you get your dice, you come back, and you're already in your zone, ready to go for the next time. So what do you do when there's a long wait? Well, I like to kind of back off, right? If I know it's going to be a while, I want to stretch, right? I want to loosen up. I want to stay loose, keeping my hands loose, right? If there's a betting dispute or if there's a lot of bets being paid out, those are the situations. Take your money, make your next bet, have it ready to go. Your betting has to be on fire, on point, so that now If it's taking a lot longer to go and they are holding on to that dice, that's when I like to get back to visualization. I'm like, okay, I'm reset here. What am I doing? Okay, I'm I'm working my way down from my feet up. And if it interrupts in between, they get that dice out and I'm only halfway through my visualization plan, that's fine. Then I just kind of move on and do my thing. But if it's going to take a while, I loosen up and I'm seeing what's going on. I'm not really too paying attention. I'm like saying, okay, the 4's there. Do I have to switch those 3's? No, I'm good. They're going to come to me with those 3's on top. That's good. Okay, so I want to hit a 4. I'm going to visualize a hard ways, right? A 2-2. So how is that going to go? I'm going to come down. I'm visualizing my grip, my throw, my follow through. I'm looking, what landing zone am I doing? Okay. Now, if it's going to be a little while longer, I shake it all off, start again, come back. You know, if it's still some people paying out, it's okay. Just relax, breathe. I'm using my breathing. Are my feet balanced where I want them to be? Okay. You can practice your swing. Am I swinging along the right axis I want? Yep. Okay. So I got my balance. Are my thighs, my hips, my back, right? I got my shooting eye looking at what my zone is. That's when I stay loose like this. And my buddies will see that. I'll be like kind of, all I'm doing is visualizing, where am I going to throw that? I'm going to throw it right at that point. I'm trying to fix that point in my brain. So then when the dice come over to me, out it comes, and I start my routine. And I'm visualizing the 22, and there was a 6. But I'm looking at my point, I'm relaxing. Now payouts are coming out. Say it's going well. That's okay. Get my bets down, collect my bets, put them in the rack. Okay, do I have anything I need to worry about going forward? No. Okay. Back to me. Back to concentrating on me. My visualization techniques. I'm still looking for a hard 4. It was a 6. So he's sitting over there. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going, okay, what am I going to visualize? I want a 22. Okay. What's the second thing I'm going to do? I'm going to look. Okay, there's a 4-2 down there. I know that the 3's underneath and this is up top. So it's going to be an easy 2 turns before I throw. So, okay, I got that. Now, start at my feet. Relax. Are my feet where I want them to be? All right. Am I balanced? Yep. Am I balanced? I got my hands. Are they warmed up? Yep. Okay. Now, visualizing the 22. I'm visualizing those 3's coming over to me. Then I'm going to grab them. I'm going to make the turn. I'm going to relax my thumb and fingers. I'm going to make sure it's centrifugal force. I'm going to throw. I got the thumb pointed. I'm visualizing this throw. They're going to go up, down, and land 22. So up, the dice come out. All right, dice out. Now I start my process, nice and relaxed. Hopefully using that visualization. I want that 22. I hit my zone, and I 7'd out. So once again, you have to make sure you're focused on you. All right. When you're the thrower, you have to make sure in between those turns, you have a game plan on what you're going to do. I already know what my betting is going to be. I already know the dice are going to come over to me. And I'm already going, what number do I need? Okay, I need a 4. You know, the 4's are up, 3 is up top, the 4. I can already see that's going to be 1 turn right there. So it's going to take me 2 seconds to flip that. Then I go back to focusing on my body. Am I centered? Breathing, relaxing. Now I'm visualizing. Where am I going to hit that zone? I'm just going to relax and keep looking at what point I'm trying to aim for when I throw. So you got to practice this at home, okay? Because you can't go to that casino and try and do something different, because that's exactly what everybody wants to happen. That's why they think dice control doesn't work, because it's too much to bring from the practice table to the live table. And I disagree. I think there is some things we can do to cut down the odds so we can make more money and make sure that the casino are at least 50-50, that we have a 50-50 fighting chance to do a little bit better than the casino. And so in between throws are very important. You got to practice that. So don't just throw your 36 every day. If you're doing a practice with me and you're following this 1 hour practice, I highly suggest you work on waiting a few minutes. Maybe have a cup of coffee and have a couple sips, get out of the zone of where you are, so when you can come back to it, you can get tight really quick. Go be, okay, here we go, I'm starting off. And there we go, there's my numbers. So I hope this helped. I'm trying to get ready for Vegas. I'm trying to talk to myself through my own videos on how to keep calm when I'm going around the table, how to keep calm in between throws. And I like to be in a zone, and when I'm throwing for a long time, I get into this zone that it's just repetition. It's just throw me, don't think. And I'm not thinking. I'm visualizing the throw. I'm almost outside of my body. I really hope all of you experience that. So share with me if you've had that zone when you're in it and everything seems to be flowing nice and you have a nice long throw. Do you feel that zone you're in, that the breathing, the body, the mind, everything comes together and you get to throw for a long time? Share it in the comments, please. I want to see if I'm not the only one that feels that. Join me tomorrow where we're going to talk about landing zone challenges on a live table. What happens when all of a sudden there's a pile up there or you have to change your landing zone? Join me tomorrow about landing zones. And as always, we don't talk about betting strategies here, because my favorite betting strategy is to throw for a long time.